Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Today's video, we're going to talk about the medical misinformation bill that California is looking to pass. Now, California, guys, as we know, is a fucking liberal shithole, but it seems like they get worse by hour to hour. With that being said, guys, a lot of doctors in California are going to get pretty nervous with this new bill. This new bill is going to create a lot of problems for them. Now, a part of the medical misinformation bill, guys, the two key problems with the bill is, one, if a doctor decides to treat a patient with, let's just say, ivermectin, they treat this patient with that, they can lose their license for doing so, and that falls under the medical misinformation bill. If the doctor talks to the patient about the downsides of the vaccine, or the side effects, if you will, or questions the side effects, they can be charged with this medical misinformation and lose their license, which ultimately winds up losing their practice. Now, if doctors practice in different states, if you lose your license in, let's say, California, you have to report it to the other states that you practice in. So if you practice in New York or you practice in Florida, you got to go before that medical review board and tell them why you lost your license in California. Now, certain states are going to see right through it and be like, you lost it in California for what? Good. But in New York, you're probably, if you lose your license in California and you have to explain it here in New York, you're losing your license here in New York. So this bill, guys, is, again, against disinformation, misinformation, and dissemination, of information, if that makes sense, sorry. But yeah, guys, so again, you speak out against anything COVID related, you could possibly lose your license. And why would they make up a bill, at least, which is weird to me, like a state like California, which is super liberal, and I'm pretty sure a lot of doctors there are super liberal. Why would you make this bill? And why would you get somebody fired or lose their license over prescribing another form of treatment? That right then and there shows you guys what kind of governor and what kind of people are in California. Because if you're allowing somebody to get fired for introducing a new form of treating something, and ivermectin is not that new, but you get my point. If you are looking to punish people for coming up with another avenue on how to treat something, what does that say about you? And what does that say about the fucking people that live there if they don't fucking fight against this bill? Now, interestingly enough, guys, like I said, we lost our sovereignty decades ago. This is one of those things, because I have this feeling if people actually spoke out against it, they would still pass this bill, because it's in the better interest of the people, according to the government. This government, the California government, if you will, is no good. They're looking to actively fire people for even speaking out on the side effects. If they go, well, the side effects on this is X, Y, and Z, they could lose their license. Imagine actually being a doctor concerned for your patient, and you just raise a question, and this is where they go. Shut up, we're telling you to do it this way, and you're gonna do it this way. But what about the side effects? Fuck you, you lost your license. And that's it. That's pretty much how it's going. I'm really simplifying it because I don't think it gets any simpler than that. Essentially, guys, the state is telling doctors what to do and what not to do. This is a problem. This is the Pandora's box that California is going to open in their state, because it's going to present a lot of problems. To boot, it's probably going to drive a lot of doctors out of that state, or a lot of doctors are going to play along, which, listen, we know a lot of doctors are playing along with this bullshit, because there are doctors who think this pandemic was bullshit, and the arm ticket was bullshit, and the commie covers on your face are bullshit. There are doctors that think that. They know that, but they don't want to lose their practice. But this is making it even worse now, because again, if you have concerns about the arm ticket, guess what happens? Just concerns. You can lose your license. They are making it really easy for you to lose your license in California. But you can chop a kid's dick off, because that kid today is a girl. And that's okay, and there's no questioning that. Would allow you to get the dick saw and cut that kid's dick off right away. But if you sit there and talk about the harmful side effects of the arm ticket, you're an asshole and you're losing your fucking practice. All right, guys, with that, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.